Beautiful morning, Austin, Texas. The date of the day is December 19th, 2023. Welcome back to your Viper Pit Stop on the Vandegrift broadcast system. I'm Lincoln Hook.
And I'm Chris Cruz.
All right, as always, let's get started with the weather. As we transition into our final week before break, Austin takes on 60s and gray skies starting today, with rain soon to follow.
Last Friday, boys basketball lost their game against a solid Stony Point with a final score of 34-60. They hope to bounce back today against Manor at home here in the pit. The girls won their game against Stony Point on Friday, and they face off against Manor in an away game. Both games tip off at 7 p.m. This week, our own lacrosse team came out victorious competing in the UT Texas Shootout. They competed in the Varsity A division and came out on top. Students, midterms are now in full swing. Remember, students, that you are not permitted to leave campus early during the midterm unless you have turned in a parent note to the lecture hall before 8:45 on the day of.
VTV reporter Zach Buck is Buck at it again with a story about AP Capstone. To Zach.
AP Capstone, a college program requested by colleges, includes both seminar and research.
The content knowledge that students are coming in with from their AP classes is fantastic, but they really need some skill-based learning that would help them to be more successful in college. Again, it's called Capstone because it's all the culmination. It's supposed to be the culmination of all the learning that's happened, all the content, bringing it together and synthesizing it, and then putting it out into academic writing and presentations. The seminar being the understanding and academic conversation, getting those kind of what I call library research skills under your belt, understanding a research journal, understanding how academics discuss a particular topic really in depth, and then synthesizing that information into an academic paper and then presentations. So that's what they envisioned for that first year, and then the second year being that then joining that academic conversation.
My AP research project is on the social effect animation has on high school teenagers. Right now, I'm starting to plan what to do during my experiment, and I'm getting kind of all of those steps finalized and figured out.
My research project is how different fonts affect the perception of a document, like a resume or an email.
However, learning in Capstone is quite a different situation.
One of the reasons I love teaching sim and research is because it's definitely a unique experience for students and for teachers. So from a student perspective, it's learning to be a reflective scholar and how to improve their own work, and that there's not one right way, but lots of ways to be successful.
Miss Kendall's really great because she is really helpful, but she never really tells us directly what we need to do. She says there's a lot of ways to be right.
So students often are very uncomfortable with it for the first couple of weeks, maybe even the first semester, because it's not a way in which we're used to getting feedback and developing our own materials and our own writing and our own scholarly sources. But it's really getting to that understand, here's a checklist of things that we need to look at, and then going and being a motivated learner to go figure that out.
So make sure to look out for seminar on your course requests.
Congratulations to our students who achieved the National Merit Award. They are the top 1% of PSAT scores in our state and have gained national attention from College Board. So congratulations to them and all their hard work.
Is it for the thrill? For the tradition to heal from your past? Everyone has a different story with their determination for wrestling, and Vandegrift Reports reporter Lo Hernandez brings us a story introducing us to the perspective of the students on the wrestling team. Check it out on the Vandegrift Voice website. That's vandegriftvoice.com. Also, congratulations to the Vandegrift Voice team who have been selected as a 2024 National Crown finalist by Columbia's Scholastic Press Association.
And for the last time, the window for your second semester level drops are coming up soon. Requests are due the 21st before noon. If you are considering dropping a level, meet with your counselor, and if they're not available, talk to the teacher of the class that you want to drop.
Anyways, I'm Lincoln Hook.
And I'm Chris Cruz.
And this has been your Viper Pit Stop.
Stay classy,
Vandy.